Whatever.
You know what?
Yes.
That are always in the chat room.
Yes.
That we're starting at 7:15.
Yeah. Okay,
I
that
mean,
sounds
we
good.
and we came up with a plan here. I gave Dennis my credit card, and he's going to go early so that they can go up to surgery and get him out and bring him down to the reception room, and
Yeah.
then pay, and all of that stuff takes like 20 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
So that'll be good.
Yeah. I'm so sorry to hear about Charlie. Is everything gonna be good? Do we know?
Yes, yes, he has cancerous growths on his leg, and they removed them 2 years ago, and they're back.
Boo.
And the surgeon said she was very kind this time. Last time it was $4,000.
Holy moly!
Yeah, exactly. And this time she said, "I'm gonna
Boo.
treat the three surgeries as one, so it'll be $2,300." So
Oh, still. But yeah, three
yeah,
surgeries was
still,
one.
and
Still.
also the consultation. I almost freaked out. $354.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So in Rockwall, or in Dallas when I was there, they did have different prices when you saw the doctor versus just a technician. But I think the doctor price was like 150 versus a technician visit, which is like a nurse, I guess, for animals.
Right.
That was like 75, I think. So if
Oh,
you're, I
okay.
guess I get that stinks. A, you have New York prices, and B, sounds like it was
It's
more
a
involved.
surgeon who
Yeah, surgeon.
it's
Yeah, exactly.
a surgeon that comes in just on Thursdays for half a day to do the
Exactly.
surgery.
Exactly. Very
Uh,
specialized.
so that's why.
Well,
And I mean, I might
I'm
get
sure
a
Charlie
bet.
appreciates it.
Yes, yes.
We hope he
And the
does.
great thing is they are on 83rd and Amsterdam. So they are literally two and a third blocks away.
That's great. That's great.
So,
Anything new gone in near you that you've been happy with? Any
boy, not.
bodega? What would you call it? A store under a bodega? I don't know. Anything new?
Uh, God, do you mean something for host chat?
Not no. I just
No. Oh, then
no
nothing thrilling here.
no.
No, I'm just thinking, I have an idea that with Trump, the marina is dead because 30 million of the price was from the federal government,
Oh my
and
gosh. Yeah.
all federal programs have been stopped.
Stopped. Pause. Frozen. Yeah.
So, and the way the city's running, they're not going to come up with another $30 million just for a marina. Also,
That's a
Trump hates them.
heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because it was such a nice, public
Oh my God,
amenity.
absolutely.
It
It
stinks.
was like people who had nothing to do with boats just said it was just fun to walk by and see sailboats pulling in and out.
I mean, the grounds were just amazing. I love that cafe under the bridge.
Yes,
I mean, like talk about like a romantic fairy tale spot.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's tragic. Yeah, I just want it to be open, people to enjoy it.
Yeah, I know, exactly, exactly. Are we live? I forgot.
We're live on the
We are, okay.
website. We're
Oh,
live.
very good, very
Yeah,
good. Oh, and thanks for getting us on last night. That was
of
perfect. We
course,
went
of
right
course.
on and did the show.
Perfect. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, I think the system I have set up now, I'm able to pull what I think I'm able to pull where you'll be live ahead of you going live. So I can actually like set it up ahead of time. So now
Okay.
I have a timer. So 10 minutes before I go, oh, time to plug everything in. Plug, 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 plug,
Oh,
plug.
that's great.
So
That's great.
it's gotten easy.
Oh, poor Scooter X. He wanted to make an alligator for dinner, but he only had a crock pot.
Dang.
Terrible.
And a croc will
Uh,
bite you. That's what I've learned as a Floridian. You gotta learn the difference.
What do you have? You have alligators, right?
We technically have both, but the higher population is alligator, about like 90%. And alligators are the nicer of the two creatures. Alligators are, and especially from seeing them around and like going to some shows with alligators and stuff, they really are humongous lizards that have the ability to chomp your leg off. You know, think of a garden lizard big that has the ability to eat, you know, a human. Now crocodiles are mean. They will seek out. They won't just chill. You know, they'll like alligators are kind of just ambush predator. You know, they're like, okay, something's here, I'll get it.
Well, we have 1 minute.
Run.
So I have a what the heck is it? Perfect. I have a way to pry into things. We find out what your new theme is.
Yeah. Let me pull that up.
View a video. Awesome. And we're gonna, in the letter of the week, we're gonna learn a lot about Vicky.
Ooh, exciting!
I hope Vicky gets in chat tonight. I sent her an email.
Exciting. Okie dokie, here we go. In 3, 2. On this episode of the Giz Wiz Diggity has a what the heck is it? Also, a way to pry into things. Plus, I show off my new theme for the month, thanks to the patrons, and we have some viewer videos, and we get to learn a little bit about our audience. All next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now,
and here he is, the lead technician only here on Thursdays. Diggy D, how you doing?
I'm doing good, sir, and you?
Doing good, doing very good.
Has spring sprung? Oh, the spring is always down there, right?
It kind of, yeah. Spring happened like, well, it's still wet, and we got like waves of cold, but yeah, and spring kind of just goes straight into summer. I think we're in summer already over here. Okay. The weather currently, 85 degrees, sunny. It's been that mostly every day, and so like it feels like summer weather because it's so warm.
Oh, okay. New York just won't warm up. Well, it's 68 right now, but I think by the weekend we might see 70. I'm tired of it. I want to see more.
The first time we had good weather, I was enjoying the sun. I was enjoying the sun big time. I'm pretty sure I've worked up I would show you my tan line if it wasn't so, but yeah, so like I think that I've been getting a tan with the amount of sun.
Are you back out running then?
I am. I have started running again. I've done 3. I started timed it on and off, but I've done 3 runs in a row, which has been nice. I can now get back to doing a 5K, which is about a tiny bit over 3 miles without stopping. That's been good. Very slowly. If you are a runner, I'm running at like 11 minutes a mile, which is really slow, but I can do it without stopping. So now I'm going to keep working on that.
Oh, that's good. That's good. The only running I ever did was this afternoon after a UPS truck. It's one of those things, the Murphy's Law thing. I've been in all day, and I thought, I'm just going to walk down and see the 444 train go by. And I come home, and there's a sign on the door. Sorry we missed you, UPS.
Oh, my gosh.
We have a new UPS guy who doesn't even see on my bell. It says, if 1R does not answer, ring 2R. And tomorrow I'm not going to be here, but the truck is at the corner.
So you really did run after it.
I have never, and there was a lady walking down this way, and she just jumped aside and went like, go.
I know, I've been there. I understand.
Yes, I caught the guy, and the guy said, all right, I'll pull over. It's a heavy box. Is that okay? I said, yes.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Anyway,
that's great. Now let's
just
jump into it.
in?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to start with a what the heck is it?
I'm excited about this one.
What the heck is it? And one contestant in the studio is Dennis Wonderland. This little guy stands by himself. Chat room, Chad.
It looks like a torpedo.
Yeah, or a robot.
Peppermill.
Maybe.
That is pretty wrong.
Is it like for crafts? Like making
is
some type of
from-
flower?
Company we like, Dream Farm.
It's from.
That makes
It's from-
weird, usable stuff. This is called the Hulipit. Okay? The Hulipit is for
They made that
taking
just for
out
the
pits,
Hulipit.
Yeah. Oh,
getting
that's
the
very good.
tops off strawberries. And what we're going to do, it almost looks like something like a Christmas ornament, doesn't it? With all red and blue.
It looks like it has a cap.
We're going to watch like 30 seconds of their video. So stick it in the street. It looks like
It kind of looks scary. Like
It
when you have
does
to
a bit,
activate.
doesn't it?
you can push.
I don't think it helps that like strawberries are blood colored. You know, it's like
No, it doesn't.
gory.
And pull. Okay. We're gonna do that. Okay. I bought some Driscoll strawberries.
You look at
These
the,
look like
the
King
napkin
Kong
stain.
strawberries.
They're
Look at the
juicing
size of
themselves.
the foliage on the top. I'll take a smaller one because I don't know if they're going to fit in this little machine. So there's a little unlock. So you push this and it unlocks the machine. Wow, it
Boing.
unlocks the machine.
So it's like reverse
And
sprung.
then
Yes.
we did no rehearsal, friends. We just are going to put this in.
Oh, it has a little stopper.
Squeeze,
That's kind of neat.
twist.
Like how to know where to put it.
You know what?
Ah,
That's not bad. I don't think I can get... I'm going to do this mega
yeah,
one. I don't
try
think
it
this
has
is
a
gonna
forest on top.
work. No, it can't get the strawberry in, but I wonder if it can...
Hey!
It did it.
Better than I could do
I'll do one
with a
more.
spoon.
All right.
Yeah.
You sort of have to push it in a bit. Yep. And turn. I
Great
think this is
success,
pretty
I think.
neat. Then I said, "You sure you don't want to practice before?" No.
We need to make the
right, I
podcast
like this a
called
lot,
"No
okay.
Instructions Instructions
and then there's
Used."
sure in the video
exactly.
you can knock pits out of olives and out of cherries. and
Instructions
it
not
is-
included.
And it was $13, $12.99. Just has 9 reviews. I got a press release on it, so I guess it's new. And I got 4.5 out of 5 stars. And people say, do you get that stuff for free? I mean, rather than deal with a PR person, it's easier to buy it. Because
It
that
is.
way, if you want to say terrible things about it, you can. But with this one, it worked great. Hulipit.
Hulipit. I think
Hulipit.
it really goes hardcore if you think about it. Likes to core those.
Yeah. Well, it also says it can take the core of a pineapple out.
There's no
So
way. A pineapple's
that's
way
what
too
it-
big.
But the pineapple's way too big.
I think a pineapple's way too big for this thing to work
I
that
don't
way.
know. That's what it seems. It says it can also hull a tomato
Yeah.
and remove a pineapple eye.
Oh, a pineapple eye. Okay.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I was like,
I was gonna say you're right.
It
Yeah,
would take
yeah.
a million years to get through there.
Yeah.
That's funny. What was the first one?
A tomato.
A tomato. Oh, I also thought it'd be pretty good on peppers too. If you want to try to get the,
Oh,
you could, sometimes get
The
the
stem
seeds,
thing out.
the
Yeah,
seeds
no.
and
Yeah,
peppers out of there. Yeah, I like it.
absolutely. Yeah,
Did
they
you
make
feel like
fun
it was easy to spring like was that an easy mechanism? It's kind of
Yes.
awkward. Is it good?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I really thought, well, this is going to be, if I can't even do this after seeing that little video. But and then look at, you can fill the things with strawberries.
Yeah,
With
a
the whipped cream
mascarpone
in it.
or something.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, wow.
Crazy. Oh, and there was a chocolate dipped on the other. I was thinking, yeah, you take off the green stuff, stick a skewer on it, and then you can easily
that's a good
chocolate
idea.
dip them or fondue chocolate them. I mean, I guess that's the point. That's why you would court strawberry.
So that's good.
That was great. That's really cool.
Okay, a fun project, which is this.
This is my Lenovo from 2017, and I had it hooked up to my regular computer system through one of these, the I/O gear that lets you hook up 2 computers to 1 monitor, all right? And then I thought, you know what, I haven't gotten anything off this in like 5 years, so why do I have it hooked up? I will just recycle it, but take the hard drive out and hook it up as an auxiliary drive, all right? So believe it or not, I got it out of there, all right? What worries me is there were 2 drives in there. There's a little
Solid
state drive,
Yeah.
all right? And then the 1 terabyte spinning drive. All right, so I'm hoping that this will still be read by my other computer. And in order to do that, I went on Amazon. Hard drive docking station.
Oh yeah, I love these.
And I
type
had
of
one
things.
once, and all you did was plug something into the front of it.
I have that same one. I might still have it.
But then you saw the whole drive. It was not. This is supposed to be. Oh, you know what? I like this already. It's like a drive enclosure, so that you can leave it out on your desk. So there's a plug. This cable, which I didn't unbox or didn't unbag, but I plugged the unit in, and this will be what hooks up to the computer. And you know, I have a Chromebook, so I'm going to hook it up to the Chromebook, but I have an idea. It may work better on a Windows computer, but we'll see. The thing is, it just says, just slide it in, all right? So I'm not even looking at the book. I'm just looking at what the guy in the video
take the
did.
instructions
He said,
out.
you just
I
lay
think
it
that'll
down.
work.
Doesn't matter the height of it or the
Yeah.
size of it.
Make sure the
Just
SATA
slide it
cable
down,
port.
and it will fit in 2.5 inch or 3.5 inch. Just push and push. And, well, you know, it did lock in. Is this possible? Is this possible that this is a working thing? And then this,
What is that connector called that I'm
goes in
holding?
here.
That's a USB. I think it's a USB A or no C. USB no USB B.
I have one of
USB
these,
B,
so-
but it's
Oh,
a
USB-B.
but it's the USB 3 version
know what?
of the
On the
of
specs,
USB
it
B.
said
Oh, yeah.
3.2 USB on this Chromebook. And this says USB 3.2 here. This is lit. You know, on a Windows machine, it'll just automatically come up. So,
I don't know anything
This is
much
this,
about Chromebooks other than they're easy to use.
Yeah,
files.
where even is the files? Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't even know.
And
Oh, I see a Samsung
it
thing.
shows a
I know.
Samsung drive. This is Western Digital.
Hmm.
Holy cow!
There they are.
We
the
now
files.
have disk M. Oh, you know what, chat room? It is reading this. Look at this. This is from 2018. This is from 2017. I guess I'm the Giz Wiz.
There you go. Yeah, go into
documents.
yeah, there you go.
ABC News. All right. Oh, this is good. Match game. Chat room. I'm impressed. All right. So thank you, Sabrent.
Sabrent. We love
Yeah.
Sabrent.
The Brent. Yeah, no, I've had things before, but like I said, it was just a cable. It worked, but you had this bare hard drive
Drive,
sitting
yeah.
around.
With all the
And
electronics just kind of sitting there.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've had that exact same thing. I think I've had some, I'd probably not this brand, but one extremely similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that SATA drive, that SATA port thing, which is on the end of hard drives, is extremely universal. So it's pretty easy to plug into it.
Yeah.
I've also had these type
No,
of toaster style where you like
oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
that,
Oh,
where
you
you
put a
drop
bunch
it
of
in.
them in.
Yeah, I've had those.
Oh, so spinning hard drives can be standing up?
Yeah, oh yeah. You stick it in just like a
Oh, okay.
toaster. And what's
Oh,
nice
okay,
about those
okay.
is that electronic board that's kind of near the front of the drive does get hidden by the like toaster part. So you still see the
Oh,
metal, but you don't see that green PCB board,
yeah, that's good.
which is kind of nice. And then those here, just to take a moment to look at them, you can use the smaller drives in that smaller slot. So
Oh, okay.
you put your little laptop or SSDs in there, and then your spinning hard drives, that flap will pop down, and we'll take the big one.
Well, and they're relatively inexpensive. That one you're showing is $30. Mine was $25.
Yeah, exactly. And you may be able to. This is just one that
Very
popped up.
nicely done.
So you may be
Very
able to find a
nicely
few.
done.
But yeah, these are great. The only type of drive that they really won't do is the new M.2 drives. But most people don't have if your drive is directly on your motherboard, then you know that you have that type of drive. So it looks completely different. I don't even know how people call these. This is just I've read this stuff online, and so I'm not even sure if I'm calling these things right. But these little things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they look like memory, but they're hard drives. And some of the you could buy a little dock like that instead.
Oh my God, you can.
Look at that, they make them.
That is a
They make
riot.
little docks for those drives too. So yeah, the one you showed will cover most people's drives. The M.2 drives or M2 drives, I forget what they're called. They are much newer, so you don't run into them as often. You might run into them on a laptop, but on a hard drive, on a desktop, most likely, unless you're on a gaming computer.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I like it.
Perfect. All right, now one more gadget that I needed to do what I did in this video.
You saw the video about taking the hard drive out of my old Lenovo, and I'm going to show you two more things that I needed. One was I bought this is a Strabito
Love the name.
opening toolkit because I was concerned about getting the side of the computer open. So this is the kit, and something I'm reading on the back of the box I never knew about. All right? It says, check which kit you have, because if you're doing delicate parts, use the plastic kit, because the plastic will break before you damage whatever it is you're trying to get into. So I never heard of such a thing. I mean, did it start out that they're so cheaply made they started breaking, and some intelligent guy said, "Oh, they break because we don't want you to damage your equipment." However, before I knew that, I tried to get the little USB hub that I no longer need, and this little USB hub was glued under here, and so I used this, which didn't break, but this did break. And then it broke in such a way that this came out and stabbed me.
Oh no, Dickie
So I
D!
healed rather fast because this
Oh
was
my
last
gosh,
night.
we bleed for this show, folks.
So if
Yes,
you buy one
exactly.
of these kits, and I'm going to have Chad go to this company's website because they make tons of them. And I know a lot of people buy the iFixit. want to show you one other thing that I thought was kind of fun about getting the case off. Okay, this is the computer that I took the hard drive out of. I had one of those pry tools, and there were 2 screws back here which I took out. I tried prying this off, and then I typed in how to get the into the computer, the Lenovo, and I put the model in. And a video came up and it said how to open any computer case. I watched it. Nothing about what I needed.
Yeah.
Except at the very end,
Really?
he said, go to the manufacturer's website because some of them have very tricky ways to open their computers.
I've had some Alienwares and some Dells that have like
there. It
weird
was
buttons
tiny
and
little printing,
or like
but
slide rule
instead
things.
of
You got to
trying
slide
pry
a
this
thing.
off, you go back to here. You
There
click
you go,
this
Diggy.
over to there.
Exactly.
Push this.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
I
It's like an Indiana
the only reason I'm doing
Jones style,
this
like
is because I'm embarrassed. I
trick.
spent an hour trying to pry that other side off.
Yeah. And they thought, how convenient. We'll add a button and a
and then
slide thing to
this-
keep it locked, and then you'll never see it. I bet the button's integrated in with the top to make it
locks in
blend
place.
in, too,
Yes.
isn't it?
Lock again.
Yeah.
It's
Five
done.
of those
So
things.
thank you, Lenovo. Mo is picking this up and is going to refresh it for a use of his own. And we'll have Chad go to find out about those pry kits.
Those pry kits. That's funny. Yeah, so I have seen on the pry kits, I watched a YouTuber or something pull open something, and he mentioned the plastic as a way to make sure you don't scratch your metal stuff too. Is he said the plastic is soft enough that you'll break the tool before you break your thing. And that was
so
kind of
it's a real thing.
yeah, it was kind of like you want to break the tool, not the gadget. So if you're trying to pry something and the tool kind of bends or morphs, it's using really soft plastic. They're like, okay, now we need to go to a stronger tool, that type of thing.
Okay.
No
That's
idea.
interesting.
I mean, I guess that's probably the inspiration they were going for is with that.
But again, the stuff is cheap. That kit was $750.
Yeah.
And then they do deluxe kits with every kind of screwdriver. I didn't even realize my kit had tweezers because it has that little plug over it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Then for $15,
You get all that plus a little screwdriver.
yes,
Wow, yeah. And then for even more, for $27, you get basically the iFixit toolkit just rebranded.
okay.
This I had
no-
an iFixit, and it had almost all of it. I mean, it's hard to tell. There's so many pieces, to tell what was in what and versus another.
And some of those fittings, aren't they called Torx, like TORX?
Yeah, there's a torque set, and then there's probably a security torque set, which has the middle part hollowed out, and then there'll probably be triangle. Here, I could probably click in and maybe get a better view. Nope, not any better than what I had. But yeah, there's triangle bits in there, and the weird like square bits. There's like every type of thing. So yeah, that would help get you into like a Mac laptop that has like the security torque screws and stuff like that.
Yeah. Crispy Bacon said the star bits are torque bits.
Yeah. Here, Crispy Bacon spelled it for me, so I can Google it now. Because I remember it's spelled with an X. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
The Torx set, which is that star.
Oh, very good. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
Interesting.
There's like math about how it works. And then there is I was hoping maybe there is tamper-resistant variants. That's what I was talking about. Oh, there they are. Look at these tamper-resistant variant. I can't see. A single tamper-resistant variant. Anyway, yeah, that's the Torx screws.
Perfect.
With that, let's get a bit crappy.
No, you don't
Oh,
need it,
boy.
but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it?
Okie dokie. We asked the patrons, and they had an answer for us. The options that we gave our loyal patrons who support us every single episode, thank you to the patrons, we gave them Five Below / Pop Shelf gadgets. So those are Five Below. Pop Shelf is like a knockoff of Five Below. So those gadgets.
Oh, okay.
Rainy day gadgets. This was actually suggested by Rachel. So thank you, Rachel, for suggesting that. So that is gadgets to deal with a rainy day in the rain, or gadgets to kill time, on a rainy day.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then the last one is clearance gadgets. So once again, we're going in and looking for the deals, stuff that's not being sold as much. So what do you think the patrons liked?
Boy, no, you know what? I would not say clearance, only because if you got a great buy on it, by the time the show airs, they'll all be gone.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Or it's like a discontinued product at that point. Yeah.
Yes, exactly, and it'd be hard to find.
Right.
But I don't know if anybody's going to use that logic. Rainy day, they might think it's. I don't know. I'm going with Five Below.
Five Below. I was shocked at the result.
Oh no!
Shocked.
Oh no!
So many people wanted rainy day gadgets.
No.
Rainy day gadgets stole the poll. Almost 70% of folks wanted rainy day gadgets. Only 10% wanted Five Below. I was shocked. I thought that would be a fun.
Well, maybe we've shown too many of them.
Maybe. Yeah, they're like,
They said, we know it's at Five Below. We've seen all their inventory.
We're there every week. We don't need you to cover it. So rainy day gadgets.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and of course April showers bring Mayflower. So that was
it's perfect.
Yes, exactly,
It's perfect.
exactly. Okay. So honestly, I just lost the video. I am going to go find the video here. Let's see if I have it over here. So I'll tell you the rainy day gadgets. I took the inspiration of actual rain. Here we go. I have the video now, and so we can play it. Here we go. Hey, Diggity! So as you know, the theme for this month is rainy day gadgets. So for our first gadget, the Write as Rain All Weather Tough. This is a notebook that you should be able to write in the rain. Take a look at the back of the packaging. It does say for best results, use a pencil or an all-weather pen. That's it for the packaging. The book is pretty simple. Just some, it has almost like graph paper / lined paper inside. You have a little start page, end page. This is like a plastic material. You have a ruler on the back and on the inside for centimeters. And then it also gives you kind of a descriptor of everything. This is on the back. Specifically what is good to write on and what not. So when it's wet or dry, you can use all the pencils and stuff. When it's dry, you could use permanent markers, but gel pens and highlighters won't work. And it even says what it can go through: rain, but this is crazy, oil and grease, mud, and even the laundry, this thing can go through.
What?
So that's pretty crazy. In order to test it out, it obviously needs to get wet. So let's go test it out. Okay, so we are outdoors. First to test it, I got a mechanical pencil. So we can just write in my name. Wow, my handwriting is really bad. There we go. And then we'll just say, here, let's make a little Giz Wiz. There we go. Now, will the paper turn to mush when it gets all wet? Will this just fall off? Let's find out.
Not only do we
good,
bleed,
honestly.
we get drenched.
I'm impressed. Oh, I just marked on the page with my other hand. It says that it works while it's wet. One second, I gotta switch hands here. Losing my grip. There we go. It works.
Oh, wow.
Back to you guys.
That's pretty good.
So I remember we covered another type of this type of thing, a paper that didn't deal or could deal with moisture. That paper I specifically remember was made out of stone. This is not the same company. This is made out of, it's a wood-based paper, so you can recycle it just like normal. I will say after recording that and getting back, apparently it's just coated. So it's normal wood-based paper that's been coated. And I could kind of tell that actually, because as I got home, the papers did become a lot more wrinkled than like I would expect. So it still looks like the paper has been wet, you know, even though
yes,
you know, it kind of still looks a little bit waterlogged, which I kind of wasn't expecting it to turn so kind of wavy and waterlogged. But hey, it did work. It dried out just fine, and it was able to get wet, and I was able to write on it completely wet. So yeah, there you go. It's really hard to see the pattern on the page, but there are.
It wonks.
It wonks.
Someone in the chat room said it wonks.
It wonks. It wonks. There's also like a grid behind it. You can barely see. So you get like easily ruled lines and then like a little bit of a grid as well. That's cool. So there you go. The Write as Rain, R-I-T.
Oh, that's so clever, actually, the name.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so, get out of here. Stay in touch. I can't leave the stay in touch. Oh, I had another pop up. So you can kind of see that. I guess they sell pins as well, but they have. No, I don't want. I want the paper. Give me the paper. Oh my gosh. Give me a. What? Give me a writing thing. Let me click it. Here we go. No, not that. Planners. There you go. That one's $15. You kind of see it there. That is the Write as Rain. With that, let's move into Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Well, last week we said, will someone new please send us a video? And Andy Egizi, E-G-I-Z-I, and Mary Young have answered the call. This is our first video, a little rough, but I pieced it together, and I emailed back and said, guys, that is Giz Wiz worthy. And he wrote back and said, oh my God, what a thing to brag about. I did something Giz Wiz worthy. Here's their video.
Hi, Dick and Chad. This is Andy and Mary from Illinois. We've never gone to CES before, but we like to watch videos from the people who do. Woohoo. This year we saw a gadget and we thought it looked interesting enough to check out, so we found it on Kickstarter and it just arrived this week. It's a unique form factor for a gadget like this. I think once you see the front, you'll probably figure out what it is.
I did not.
Oh. It looks like a camera. Looks like a...
As you can see, it's a tiny projector.
Whoa!
The hinges give you a lot of flexibility in how you can position it, which lets you watch the projector without needing to prop it up on something.
Perfect for hotel
rooms. It has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, which they say will give you an hour and a half of 720p video. There is no input port, so it's designed to mirror your smartphone. That has its good and downsides. On the good side, it means you can connect with Bluetooth, so you don't need to have a Wi-Fi network in order to use it. But it also means that you are limited in what you can project. My iPhone won't mirror DRM video sources, so it works just fine with YouTube, but it doesn't work at all for streaming services like Netflix or Disney+.
Oh, no.
There is a workaround, though, if you buy their wireless HDMI dongle for your computer. That hasn't arrived yet, so I haven't tried it. It responds to your phone's accelerometer, so you can watch in portrait or landscape mode. Given how little it is, it sounds pretty good, or at least as good as an old transistor radio. You can pair it with an external Bluetooth speaker if you wish. We don't have a lot of blank walls in our house to test the projection size, so here we are in a space above our front door. There are 3 windows just off to the side here, but you can see it still projects a reasonably bright image. It has a 100 lumen bulb. The autofocus supports video up to 80 inches, so this is a pretty good size image if that's not clear. Anyway, we love the show. I've been listening since you and Leo did it every day. Keep up the good work because we really need your help to figure out what we should buy on Amazon. Bye.
That is great. I think that's
a great video.
Cool.
A great video.
I agree. I kind of wish that it had some type of like wire, like maybe even a USB-C in, and then you could use like a HDMI to C converter or something like that. That'd be really
he said
cool.
he paid a little money and he's getting the wireless HDMI dongle.
Yeah.
So, it was $400.
Yeah, it's not as cheap as I expected it. But I mean, it's itty bitty. The other I said hotel rooms would be cool, but really, the place that this would be cool is camping. Is if you were in a tent.
Oh, yes.
And you don't already have a screen. Like, this hotel room comes with a screen, you know? Like, you already kind of have one there.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. You'd have your phone for content. You wouldn't need to lug around, like, all sorts of stuff. Yeah. That's really, really, really cool.
People in tent could be watching a movie. Would anybody walking by the tent be able to watch the movie on the outside?
Probably, yeah. Yeah. Now, most tents have 2 liners, so there's an inner liner, and then you typically throw the rain fly over it. So maybe if you point it at the ceiling, the rain fly would cover it. But also, if you're camping remote enough, you may not have neighbors, so it may not be an issue.
I just see, and our creator is in chat, and
oh yeah,
I get this a compliment. You're the first person ever to say my name correctly. Well, this is the first time ever I have done the first name, the last name correctly. So thank you. This is good.
Gizzy1 in the chat room. It's honestly a hard username to say. The username's harder to say than the name. Yeah, it's on Kickstarter. It got the Innovations Award in 2025. I think I may have walked past this.
You probably did, because that was the show you were at.
Yeah.
And also, it's kind of amazing that Andy bought this, and it said delivery in April, and he got it in April.
Yeah.
We're normally used to Kickstarter things maybe a year late or...
Exactly.
Or, yeah, so that was great. That was great.
I can't believe that it's about the same size as a phone, but can project something. I don't feel like it's going to be very long until I guess there have been a few phones with Pico projectors in them, but still really, really neat stuff. I like it. That is the Arzen, is how you say that brand. Arzen, or that is just the brand. I don't know if that's how you say it. I'll be honest. Yeah, really, really cool stuff.
That is neat.
Yeah.
So Andy and Mary, you'll get it. I'm going to wait 2 weeks because I will have I'll have June mad, and we'll be able to send that to you. And if someone else would like to see how easy that was, or at least it was easy for us to show it. We love videos from people who've never made a video before, like Andy and Mary did, horizontal format. Just make sure we can hear your voice and see the gadget. And that was a perfect video. So now you do it. 1 to 3 minutes long. Put it up on YouTube. You can click unlisted when you upload it. And that way only people with the URL will be able to see it and send that to us, the URL. mail@gizwiz.tv. mail@gizwiz.tv.
Do it now. Well, with that, let's move on to... Actually, right before we move on to the letter, someone in the chat room, I've forgotten who asked if I could erase off the pages. And
that's interesting.
I actually kind of had some difficulty erasing some stuff, which I didn't think that would be quite an issue. This plus up here, so let's make a little dot. I didn't press too hard, kind of naturally pressed. Let's see if we can erase it. Yeah, okay. Let me try a little.
Oh.
It erases. It erases okay. It doesn't erase great, but this could also be the pencil's fault.
Oh, that's good.
It's still kind of there, but honestly, probably the pencil's fault. So yeah, it erases. Okay, with that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
Now.
Okay, our letter is from Vicky, who is in chat. She's Vicky P has been in most of our chats. Something we never knew. This was great. I taught blind and vision impaired children.
One sec, Dickie D. I'm going to pause you. Your internet is like really crummy. And
My God,
yeah.
it's my FiOS?
Yeah, I know. Are you on Wi-Fi right now?
Let me just hit my...
Maybe just need to recall you.
You know what? Why? Hang on a second. Let me just see if something... No,
Let me take some notes.
How can that be?
You're mostly, it's like your audio is chopping up a lot. So here, let me see.
Okay.
If let me just try to recall you.
You know what? There is something wrong because I am on Verizon and I'm only getting. Oh, okay. I'm only getting 150 down.
Only.
But I'm getting 900 up.
How hard is it to reboot? Or here, let me just disconnect and rejoin. Because it's Zoom, so I think you'll have to do that. So we'll end the meeting and then restart it.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
okay.
you do that. You do it too, and see if you can.
Okay, yep.
Can't stay away from my keyboard, kitty. Infinite waffles. Let's get Jack. What? You don't want to share with Jack? Hey, Jack. Let it go. Hi. I don't hear you yet. Make sure you hit join audio.
Why? You know what? This mic. Giz Fiz was fine last night. This mic fell out of its hold yesterday.
Yeah.
Right before Giz Fiz, but no one had any problems during Giz Fiz. But now,
I think it's your connection. Like you seem not like just
you know
audio.
what? I might be able to go back to Spectrum. Should I try that?
Yeah, try it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Also, your video is also like really.
Yeah.
So that's another clue.
Yeah, everything that it's just bizarre. Like, oh, that is gone. Okay. Let me go to my slide here.
Yeah, the other thing I would suggest is just rebooting the whole computer if it's not too difficult.
We'll Yeah, this is my computer's running like a drag here.
Yeah. We can also just, we're only on the letter. We can also just end out the show. I know you were running late on time, so we have a connection.
Yeah. No, that they very funny. It was the vet place calling and saying, "Was someone going to be here by 8:30?" And I said yes.
Perfect.
Secured. Oh, come on. How will I take it?
He's almost always at my feet. Giz one. This is his spot. I just don't pick him up during the show. Charlie's doing good. All the pets have fleas at the moment, which it's been a pain to get rid of
Oh
them.
no, they all have fleas?
I think it started with Charlie. I think he got them because he has the most. And I've done 2 rounds. I did a wash, like a bath. That didn't get it. And then I did the drops on their back. And I think it got most of the animals, but Charlie still definitely has fleas. So I need to do, I think I might do a pill or there's like a flea and tick chew that I think I
Oh
need to
yeah.
get. I think it needs to be prescribed because it's based off of body weight. So I need to go talk to a vet to get that. It's my new one.
Why is it not picking up other network? Should I just reboot the computer?
Yeah, or honestly, we have a connection. I know that you're running late on time, so if you want to just do the rest of the show with a little bit of a crunchy connection, that's fine with me too. The next thing I would suggest is a full reboot.
Okay. Okay. Let's. Oh wow, it is wonky.
Yeah, yeah, you're like at a frame a second, but we only have the letter, and then once the letter's over, it's all on me to outro the show. So,
Okay.
so yeah.
Okay.
As it
So you'll just say letter.
yeah, just go. I'll
yeah.
edit all this out. So just take it away whenever.
Well, yeah. Okay. Did that go do that? No. Okay. All right. So this is.
Maybe a reboot is needed. Do you mind?
What I'm so broken up here.
Yeah.
Let
I'd
me
say
do a
let's
quick,
try
yeah.
to reboot
Just do
now.
it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's okay because I'm coming. So. Yeah, my computer thing, very good. Everything I click on takes forever to even.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a program running amok, taking up all of your CPU, and it's honestly like a CPU problem. It can't encode your video because there may be a program that's like. Maybe Alt Control Delete and look at System Manager and see if there's anything just going absolutely haywire.
Be better. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Control Delete. Oh, that helped a lot. Yeah. Restarting. Okay.
The girl from Ipanema used to be our "Be Right Back" music. I think he's rebooting now, which is good. I know, I need to go find that. And this is where we wait for Dick. Here, I have it somewhere in these files. No. Here we go. Giz Wiz. I think I'm getting old, chat room. I can't read things that are far away anymore, like I used to be able to. Where are the songs? I thought I kept the songs in here. Didn't put them in there, did I? No. Aw. Where am I? Welcome to my world, chat. This is Back in W. Oh, he's giving me a call. I don't have my phone on me. Hey, Diggity.
Hey, you know what? For laughs, you want to just, you could put a picture of me up and I'll just read the letter?
That sounds great, honestly. Yeah, just...
And you show the video.
Yeah.
And see how that works. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And you can even turn your video off to me, and I can turn my video off to you, and then we'll hear you probably more clearly through audio if you just want to connect that way.
Well, I was just going to do it on the phone.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yes. Let me give you 1 second. Do this.
You can just say we're going back to the early days.
We are.
We are.
I'll have to go get my hair. Let me go get. You're on my watch right now. Here, honestly.
Oh, okay. I got it.
That's fine. That's fine. You know what? You sound great. So.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here we go. And let me get a picture of you, Dickie D. Real correct. There, I found a good one.
Hi, it's Dick D. Bartolo, the Giz Wiz. My channel's all about fun gadgets like this faux fireplace.
Okay. Okay, Diggity, we got it's like you're here in person with me now. Our edit point will be right now. Okay, folks, we had some technical difficulties, but Dickie D is still with us. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, and even though we're in year 21 of the Giz Wiz show, for the final segment, the email of the week, we are returning to me being on the phone and you having a still picture of me because my computer is still trying to reboot.
Yes.
So, Vicky P, who's a regular in chat, sent me an email, and we're learning a lot from this email. She said, I taught blind and vision impaired children in Memphis City schools for 45 years.
Whoa.
And back in the day, we had something considered advanced technology. Now, she sent a photo. You could put that photo up.
Yeah, it looks like these two. Honestly, I can't even tell what they. Well, oh, there's a workstation too. They're just big blue boxes.
Okay, what we are looking at is the Kurzweil reading machine, the first machine to convert printed text into synthetic speech.
No way. This is basically what we call nowadays OCR. You know, you can take.
That's exactly how it worked. It took OCR technology, converted the text in a digital form, then a text-to-speech synthesizer converted the digital text into speech.
Wow.
So
wow.
This was an amazing thing. And is the photo still up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to find it's a long letter here. Okay. If you look at the photograph, the brain is on the left. The scanner is in the center.
I think I can see a page on the scanner too.
Yes, and the controls and speaker are on the right. And I on Amazon, on Google, it said that the Kurzweil reading machine was the size of a small washing machine. So,
I mean, I would agree. There's a chair in this photo, and it is wider than the chair, deeper than the chair. I mean, this thing is really big. That speaker is also, like, you know, you could place the time period based off of that speaker design even. That's crazy.
yeah. So Vicky's still in chat.
She is.
Is it possible you have any idea of what the school paid for this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So Vicky says you can see an open book in the middle box, which I think is true, and hopefully we'll wait for the chat delay for Vicky to answer.
Okay.
I mean, I would imagine a car. You know, the price has got to be in that type of range.
Chrissy Bacon just said the same thing. Probably more than a car cost back in those days.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that is incredible. And I mean, the thing is I remember learning, I went through a special education system where we had specialized equipment. Vicky says it was probably about $5,000. Yeah. And I mean, I had to use a book on tape type of equipment where it was really on tape, you know, and you had a specialized player just for the school. And this just reminds me so much of that, is just incredible specialized technology for education.
And Chrissy Bacon said $5,000 back then is about $40,000 today. And Spaceman says, well, you know, your phone can pretty much do that.
Really well. Apple has a really great scanning feature that I use literally all the time to take a photo of something. You hit a button in the corner and it'll show all the text that is selectable, and then you can select it. And I do that for phone numbers. I do that for names of restaurants. You know me, I never want to type ever because I can't. So I use it for that, and it's been great. Yeah, absolutely. That is incredible.
Amazing.
Well, thank you so much for the letter. That is amazing, Vicky. That is a piece of technology straight out of history. So thank you. Also, a huge thanks to our patrons over at patreon.com/GizWiz. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show every single episode. You guys are amazing. If you like the Giz Wiz, please consider giving back at patreon.com/GizWiz. You can also head to our website, gizwiz.tv. There you can find a link to our Patreon page just at the top of the website there. You also find a tiny little link to PayPal. It's also where you can watch the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. So head on over there, and the website will just update with the live stream. Make sure you join the chat room and chat along with the amazing community that we have, because they are really some fantastic people. Our website will have all the past episodes there as well. Head on over to gizwiz.biz, where you can see articles about all of the gadgets that Dickie D and I have covered on the show. If you're ever needing a link back to Amazon or a description of a gadget, perfect place to find it. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? This is the game show online that has, this is the gadget. This is the entire gadget. You got to guess what that is. And I can tell this is a solar sundial for Martians. The Martian sundial. We still need to get to Mars to test to see if it works, but I'm pretty sure that's a Martian sundial. I forgot that your image was so crazy up here, Diggy D. If you think you know what this is, get a guess in gizwiz.biz. 6 Mad Magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad Magazines for funny, clever, or hilarious answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here. So you're going to have to do your own photo.
Yeah. I may Photoshop it and grab an image of you just from the earlier in the show.
Oh, okay, that's great. Yeah, that's great.
And so I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Okay. All right, I'm going to run over to the vet.
Of course. Get out of here, Dickie D. See ya.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Room, thank you, chat room. Bye.
Bye. Oh, poor Dickie D. That stinks to have technical issues. Woo! At the end of the show, give me some good titles, chat. While I work on a quick thumbnail. I don't want to cover up his screen so I can edit it quite simply. 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. Live from Chad's watch. Right on, Chad's. It wonks. I like that. It wonks. Yeah, let's do it wonks. Dick's PC won't wonk. I like it wonks. Here we go. In 3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 2034, recorded Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. It wonks. Awesome chat. That is it. We're done. Computer's gone wild. Thanks so much for sticking with us, for the sticking through the technical difficulties. It was an amazing show. Thank y'all for being here. Dickie D, I don't think he didn't tell me of any schedule changes with Giz Fiz, so he should see y'all on Wednesday. And this show, paper is still necessary, and we don't need a reboot. Thanks y'all. Love y'all. See y'all.